Hi there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelby and today I'm going to be doing my book outlet haul for January. I also did a regular haul of things I got off of like Amazon and in person, Book Depository, things like that. I will link it down below if it's already up online. I will link all of these books down below, as many as I can. I think there's like 10 or 15 I have to talk about. And so I'll just hop right into it. The first book I have is Victoria by Daisy Goodwin. I have American Heiress by Daisy Goodwin, which I think was turned into like a PBS show. I haven't heard the best things about it, but I've heard better things about this, and it must be about a girl named, it says it's about a girl named Alexandria, and she's known by her second name, Victoria. So she's Queen Victoria. I'm not sure which one. Yeah, so I think that will be pretty good. So it's historical fiction. I usually read like wartime historical fiction, so it's kind of interesting to read a book that is not that. It is more about England, I'm assuming. So I'm pretty excited for this one. And it is a rather long book. And then I have one by Rachel Hawk called The Love Letter. I think it's her most recent publication. I've heard Nicole from the Girly Girl Bookworm talk about it, and she really liked it. So I can't wait to read it. I have so many of her books and I haven't read them, and she's an author I said I wanted to read this year, so I'm not sure if I'll pick this one up first, but I will read her books this year. And then I got Faking It by Cora Carmack. This is the second book in the Losing It series. I have Losing It and Finding It, which are number 1 and 3, but I don't have Faking It. So when I saw it on there, I picked it up. These are new adult romance books, like steamy, I'm assuming. I can't remember if I've read Losing It before, so I'll just have to reread the series, but I know that these are like older new adult romance, so maybe some of the first new adult romance that were released a long time ago. So I'm really excited to read this and the series in general. And then I picked up a couple YA, which I don't usually. I'm not a big YA fan, but I got 2 by Jen Bennett, and it's Alex Approximately and her newer book Starry Eyes. So I've heard a lot of things about Alex Approximately, and I assume they're just contemporary romance books, and Starry Eyes is her more newest, I think. And these are really pretty covers. Heard great things about them, so really excited to read this one. And then in my last haul, I forgot to mention these two. It is The Chalkman by CJ Tudor. Heard great things about it. This is a nice large paperback. I know it's just a thriller, probably about a murder of some sort, called The Chalkman. So I'm not exactly sure, but it sounds really good and it's gotten great reviews. And then I have If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. This is like the paperback edition. It's not the edition with the skull on it, but I like this edition too. This is a YA mystery thriller, I think. And I haven't read the other book that everyone compares it to, but Lala from Books and Lala really likes it, and a lot of people say they like it, so I'm really excited to read that one too. And then I got one by Kate Kessler called Four of a Kind. It is the 4th book in her series. It says that when a girl is found brutally murdered in the New England town of Rhyme, the community seeks help from criminal psychologist Audrey Hart. So I know that all the books are about Audrey Hart, the criminal psychologist, and I'm assuming each one is a different crime, so I think you could probably read it independently, but I have the whole series and I plan on just reading them all. So I was waiting for this one to come in paperback because originally Book Outlet only had the hardcover, so I picked it up. And then I got The Crooked Path by Irma Joubert. I have read The Girl from the Train, and I have another book of hers called Child of the River. Child of the River and this one are based in South Africa, and it says it's from the World War II South Africa era, and it's a girl named Letty. And it says, in the company of beloved characters from The Child of the River, Marco and Letty find a happiness neither of them thought possible. With that joy comes pain and loss, but Letty learns that life, while perhaps a crooked path, is always a journey worth taking. So I'm assuming I have to read Child of the River first. Maybe it's a companion. But these are historical fiction, but not based around like directly in like Germany or France of war. It's in South Africa. And I did read Every Breath by Nicholas Sparks, which was about a guy in Africa who was a safari guide. And I found that really interesting. So I'd love to read more about Africa in general, and South Africa really intrigues me. So I definitely want to read more by this author. I really liked The Girl from the Train, so excited for that one. And then I purchased a couple more from Laura Days. I saw Nicole from the Girly Girl Bookworm haul a couple of these. I have 800 Grapes, which is actually based on a location near me in the Napa Valley or Sonoma Valley, which is only like a half an hour from me. And I know she's I think LA based author. So I picked up 3 more of her books, and I didn't read the other one that I have by her. But I got 3 more. I got Hello Sunshine, The Divorce Party, and The First Husband. So no idea what they're about. They're really short chick lit books, so I'm assuming they'll be funny and nothing too serious. And then 3 more to go. I have Odd Child Out by Gillian McMillan. I have the other one, the first one in this series. What was it called? What She Knew. And I haven't read it yet, but I wanted to pick up this one. The paperbacks don't match. This one's a large paperback with deckled edges. The other one's a normal size paperback, but that's okay. I've heard really great things about this. It's a detective series, I'm assuming, and I'm really excited to pick this one up. And then I have one by Sally Hepworth, which I just read one of hers and loved it. So I picked up The Family Next Door, Do You Ever Really Know Your Neighbors? So I'm assuming it's some kind of domestic suspense, and really can't wait to read it. I liked her other book a lot, so I'm looking forward to this one. And then this one I've heard a lot of mixed things, but I purchased it because I wanted to kind of see for myself, and it's called Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. She has another book coming out this year, and I think it's a follow-up to this one, so I wanted to read this first. And this is about a woman, I think, who wakes up in a hospital and maybe doesn't have a memory. Not really sure, but I like the cover, and I've heard a lot of things about it. Kind of mixed, but I can't wait to read it myself. So those are all the books that I picked up from Book Outlet. Let me know if you've read any of these and your opinions on them, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.